Hey everyone, if you're running a small business or just need a solid handheld scanner that won't quit, you've probably wondered whether the Zebra TC22 is actually worth the price tag. I picked one up a few months ago to test in a warehouse setting, and I've got to say, it's one of those tools that quietly does its job without drama. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the screen is a real standout. It's a 6-inch touch display that's bright and responsive, no squinting or accidental taps when you're wearing gloves. I've used smaller scanners before where the screen felt cramped, but this one gives you room to work without zooming in and out constantly. Whether you're pulling up inventory lists or checking order details, the real estate makes a difference. Then there's the wireless side of things. This thing runs Wi-Fi 6, which means faster uploads and fewer dropouts when you're moving between aisles or out in the yard. I tested it in a busy warehouse with multiple devices on the network, and it held steady without slowing down. Bluetooth is solid too, so pairing with headsets or printers is a breeze. If you've ever dealt with lag when scanning hundreds of items, you'll appreciate how smooth this stays. The integrated 2D scanner is where this handheld really shines. It reads barcodes quickly and accurately, even if they're damaged or poorly printed. I've thrown some really rough labels at it, faded, smudged, you name it, and it still picked them up on the first try. That saves a ton of time compared to fumbling with a phone camera or a clunky laser scanner. Plus, it's got NFC built in, which is handy if you're using tap-to-pay systems or need to interact with tags for access control. Durability is another big win. Zebra's known for tough gear, and the TC22 doesn't disappoint. It's built to handle drops, dust, and even the occasional splash. I've knocked mine against metal shelving more times than I can count, and it's still going strong. If you're using this daily in a warehouse, shop, or delivery van, you need something that won't fall apart after a few months. This one feels like it's designed to last. Running Android is a nice bonus because it means you can load all your usual apps, inventory software, route planners, even a browser for quick lookups. I've got a few custom apps installed for work orders, and they all run without lag. No need to learn a new system. If you're familiar with a smartphone, you'll feel right at home here. The battery life is solid too. I can get through a full 12-hour shift on a single charge, and if I'm running low, it's USB-C, so swapping in a spare is quick. Fast charging would have been nice, but honestly, the battery holds up well enough that I don't miss it too much. Now, it's not perfect. The device is a little heavier than some of the ultralight scanners out there, so if you're scanning all day, your wrist might feel it after a while. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth noting if you're used to featherlight options. Also, the Android version isn't the newest out there, so if you're relying on cutting-edge features, you might hit some compatibility snags with newer apps. But for most business uses, it's more than capable. All in all, the Zebra TC22 is a workhorse. It's reliable, easy to use, and built to take a beating. If you need a scanner that can keep up with daily demands without slowing you down, this is a great pick. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Zebra TC22 Mobile Computer 6-inch, touchscreen, WLAN, Wi-Fi 6, 1-year warranty, NFC, BT, USB-C, Android OS. Integrated 2D scanner sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like big touchscreen for easy tasks and fast and reliable wireless connection actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Zebra TC22 Mobile Computer 6-inch, touchscreen, WLAN, Wi-Fi 6, 1-year warranty, NFC, BT, USB-C, Android OS. Integrated 2D scanner usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.